Hi guys, my name is Kelly Harrison and I'm from Texas, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our state and local assessments that we give. We're talking today about our assignment 2, Planning Instruction Supporting Student Needs. So I've currently been in education. This is my 17th year, and certainly a lot's changed when I first began. We don't even give the same assessment that we gave. They've changed it some, and they've also changed the name of it. So our state assessment is called STAAR, S-T-A-A-R, and that stands for the State of Texas Assessment of Academic Readiness. And students began to start taking this test in 3rd grade in various subjects all the way through 12th grade. And when they get in high school, they start doing those end-of-course exams to get them ready for graduation and college. We're kind of looking today at what 5th grade does. And 5th grade takes a reading, a math, and a science test. This is their first year to have ever taken a science test. They do it in 5th, and then they won't take another science test until 8th grade. But they do math and reading every year. The other part are our local assessments. We administer released STAAR tests. So when the state releases those tests that the students have taken in prior years, we're able to use that for progress monitoring our students and to kind of gauge where they are throughout the year and figure out what else we need to do for them, or in the areas that quite a few students are missing as far as in the objectives, what we need to recover before they take the assessment again. Another thing about STAAR, it has not only do we use it as testing throughout our year, or like at Christmas, to kind of see where we are before they take it in the spring. There is also the STAAR Spanish version, and there's also a STAAR Alt 2 for our students that have, depending on what their learning disability or what they may have that better fits them. So we have that on both of them. So in the local, when they're given that release STAAR test, and then also at the state level that they take yearly, they also have those options. We also do DMAC, and that gives us a lot of data, and it's from our TEKS, and those are like our objectives. TEKS stands for Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. Those TEKS are put into the STAAR test. That's what we call our objectives, if that makes sense. Also, our teachers give 6 weeks benchmark test over what they have taught for that 6 weeks, so that information is available as well. The next part of what we were supposed to discuss was common assessment accommodations. There's a few different accommodations, and one would be using assistive technology. That would be response accommodations. Also, providing if the student needed larger print, or if they needed that material orally, that's another accommodation. Also, we have scheduling accommodations. When you look at timing when they're taking a test, it could be allowing multiple breaks, giving them extra time to get the test finished, and then also if we need to have small groups or individual assessing, that is also an accommodation. We don't only just use those accommodations when the state test is given. I mean, it's used throughout the year with the students, so they're not given a surprise in April when we start doing assessments, oh, by the way, you're going to get this. So we practice that along with them all year. Also, we use, as well as our other tests, their teachers give, of course, like daily tests and stuff to get the information that they need, and that's a lot of stuff that they'll save, as well as the data that they're given from that they're given from the tests that they've given. Like, say they give one in mid-year, and so they've got that information kind of throughout the year on how they're doing. Other accommodations that can also be helpful is having those graphic organizers. If it needs to be computer-based, supplemental aids, concrete objectives like manipulatives, that is also something that can help those students to be successful and being able to achieve those goals from those assessments. I think that is pretty much it, and I appreciate you guys for listening today. Thanks.